Hello everybody. Let me know if you can hear me okay. Because with this headset I cannot hear myself. So I have no idea what the audio quality is like. Yes, it is actually World Orca Day. Like, it's a thing. World Orca Day is a thing. It was started by a scientist named Dr. Ingrid Visser. She's based in New Zealand. She's been studying orca for like the past 20 plus years. And she started World Orca Day, I think it was in 2013. Yeah, sorry my Orky Twitter has been kind of dead lately, aside from when I am able to go live. It feels weird not streaming to Twitch right now, because I'm so used to doing this on Twitch. And then add in the fact my TikTok for Orky got banned and deleted. And that was a huge source of traffic for me for a while. There's people finding me on TikTok. So that's deeply, deeply unfortunate and kind of really discouraging. Plus, I use the Twitter to post new artwork of Orky, and I haven't had the money for new art. Well, that's not entirely true. I have had new art done, but it's of my new model look, and that's not debuting until it's rigged, and that may not be for a month. So I really got nothing to post. Oh, I'm sorry to hear about your cat, mate. I've lost lots of furry friends over the years. It's very sad. Yes, I'll be here for at least an hour. Streams are going to be short while my husband is away on training. Because I now have to be the one to get the kids up and feed them and put them to bed. I don't have really anyone to share that with. Like, obviously I'm streaming, so there's someone physically watching the kids. Like, I have my parents around to help out, but the big responsibility things I do myself. Because I want to keep the kids in their routine, you know? Why are you sitting with bees? That's not cool. That's not safe. Hope you're not allergic. One time when I think I was like 4, I was playing on the balcony of my mom's old apartment. And I was playing in like a pile of leaves that blew over from the tree behind us. And all of a sudden I felt something like stabbing my leg. And I thought I just like was leaning on a really prickly leaf. And I moved my leg, and there was like 4 yellow jackets crawling over my leg and stinging me. And because they're yellow jackets, they don't die when they sting you, and the stinger doesn't break off. So I'm screaming. My brother hears me, because my mom's allergic, so she's panicking because she doesn't want to get stung, because that would put her in the hospital. So she's panicking. My brother comes running. He picks me up. He takes like a broom and just smashes the yellow jackets off my leg and just smashes them on the balcony, and then dumps me into a bathtub with some kind of Epsom salt in it to try to wash out the stings. But oh my god, that was so crazy because I didn't even notice it. It didn't hurt that bad. Where I thought something bit me, I just thought I'd like laid on something really prickly. But yeah, yellow jackets can go eat a dick. That's the moral of the story. Thank you, William, for the promos. You're way more efficient than a bot, I gotta say. Oh, like a little over a year ago over the summer when Little Fox was a baby, I guess the exterminator, when he was spraying the outside, like knocked into something. Because I opened the front door to go outside, and there's like a whole swarm of like wasps. I forget what kind they were, but there's wasps up in the front of my house. And I was terrified. And I could not move. I had to like call somebody from pest control, be like, there's a wasp in front of my house. I can't move. I don't want them to sting my baby. Hello. They were like brownish, like they weren't quite black, but they were really like dark brown. Ooh, y'all, did you hear about that VTuber that got clipped and got caught saying a very, 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 very bad slur? And I mean, in all seriousness, it's a bad slur. It's not a silly slur. It's a very offensive one. And it like freaked out the whole VTuber community. Because, VTubers, can't make mistakes. They have to be wholesome 24/7. But, yeah, the way she said it with, like, reckless abandon, she's kind of trash. And Zero, Vegas is not all it's cracked up to be. I worked in that area for years. And used to have to entertain tourists. And the perception of Vegas and the reality of Vegas are two different things. The best thing to do in Vegas is to either vape a bunch of weed or eat a lot of edibles, then go to the Mirage Hotel on the Strip, get a ticket to the zoo, and go and sit and stare at the dolphins. You will feel one with nature. Oh, homie. I forgot to put that disclaimer in my stream description. Oh well. Don't ask me when and what videos next, because I have no idea. I have a lot sitting, either to be recorded or to be edited, just like sitting in a pile, basically, a virtual pile. And I usually decide like day of when I'm putting out. Yes, I can see your messages. I try to mix it up. I try not to have the same kind of character appear too much in a row. I used to get really invested in characters and stories, and I used to like release things way too close together, so people would like get their fill and move on. And I realized, no, I can't do that. I kind of got to draw things out. Oh, bro, don't combine acid and weed. Oh, you're lucky you didn't like freak out. I'm doing alright, doing alright. How are you doing? Yeah, these streams are gonna be kind of slow paced and chill and vibey because I'm very pregnant and very tired. Like, not sleepy tired, just like, yeah, the baby's draining me of all my life juice. Thank you, thank you. I have food. I have to eat little meals throughout the day to stave off the pregnancy nausea. Which my family does not understand. They're like, why can't you eat breakfast when we have breakfast and dinner when we have dinner? And I'm like, because y'all wait too fucking long. I haven't had weed brownies since like college, but I've had other edibles, like particularly gummies. They're pretty good, and chocolate with like weed in it. It's not bad. Just don't let it melt. Sorry for chewing in your ear, but I figure you're at an ASMR channel, and a lot of ASMR can involve like chewing and mukbang. So like, what were you expecting? Ooh, that hot chocolate sounds good. That's one thing that I kind of miss being pregnant is I can't imbibe in the 420. I don't miss alcohol because I rarely drank to begin with. I got all the drinking out of my system when I was like getting out of college. I'm kind of over it, but I like imbibing in the 420 every so often because it just like helps me calm down and eases my anxiety and makes stupid YouTube videos a little bit more funny. I haven't really had mood swings yet. I've mostly just been tired and nauseous and very bloated. Like, I look more pregnant than I am. Like, I look in the mirror, I look like 4 months pregnant. And I'm only 2 months. The blump is real. The bloat bump. I don't know if it's a coincidence, like, just two things happening at the same time. Or if I'm gaining pregnancy superpowers, but last night, while I was falling asleep, I, tooted in bed. And, like, a second after I tooted, my dog yelped. It's not twins. I had the heartbeat scan. They only found one baby in there, fortunately, because no way husband and I could afford twins right now. Orcas are cool. Usually whales only have one offspring at a time. Very rarely do they have more than one. Usually their insides can only carry one baby. But once in a blue moon, twins happen. Well, I've never had a tooth that made my dog cringe. Like, usually my body's very polite about it. And then I get pregnant and suddenly it's like explosions everywhere. It's like dropping the atom bomb with stink. Hola! Oh boy, a bot. What do I do to attract bots? I'm not that big a person. I had to teach my mom the other day how to navigate Twitter scammers because she made the mistake of tweeting on Twitter that she wants some artwork for VTuber because she has one. She just hasn't debuted yet. And she made the mistake of saying exactly what she's doing. Like, she's like, I want to commission artwork. She used all the right keywords. And she got flooded with a bunch of people who are obviously like scam accounts. You could just tell by their follower to following ratio alone and how they word their bios. But she didn't know what to look for, so she was like talking to these scammers. And she even gave money to one of them. I'm like, Mom, no, don't. No, you're getting scammed. If they do give you a product, it's going to be terrible. Or not, at least not good quality. I remember I had to teach this one girl when I worked at the brothel to not fall for random sugar daddies on Instagram. I basically said if a sugar daddy it sounds too good to be true, it probably is a scammer. Especially if they ask you to send money as like a fee for them to transfer money to you. Like that's a scam. They just want your money. They're not going to give you $1,000. They're just going to take your money and block you. Sure, you can send me your story. I may not read it until tomorrow, but you can like send it to me. Because after this stream, I'm going to grab the kids and put them to bed. And then I'm going to go to bed. So I have to get up early tomorrow. We have people coming to fix our air conditioning unit. And they're coming at like 7 a.m. And they're going to be up in the attic making noise. Oh, your poor grandma. Yeah, we got the air conditioning person coming tomorrow, and then in the afternoon, I'm going to a photographer place to do a cosplay shoot. I'm hoping to be able to shoot like at least 3 outfits. Hopefully. I know if it still fits because I made it a little while ago. I want to wear Yor from Spike's family. Be like a pregnant Yor. Ultimate MILF Yor. And then I'm thinking about also bringing one of my Harley Quinns. And maybe Yuna Gasai. Yes, this baby makes for kid number 3. And we are so done after 3. I keep having to remind husbando to schedule a vasectomy with his doctor because I don't want any more accidents. It's like, why does preventing babies have to always fall on me and my screwed up body that like rejects every form of birth control after a while? That's what happened. My body rejected my IUD after a year. It's just like, no more. Goodbye. I didn't realize it because I didn't feel it happen. So I was like, homie, you're getting the snip. So we have no more babies. Oh, my hair keeps falling in front of my face. And when it does that, the camera can't see my eyes, so it thinks I'm blinking. I just had my hair, like, conditioned and blow dried from a salon. And whenever that happens, it gets really floofy. And it just goes everywhere in my face. It needs to calm down. The life of drugs and models, you say? Uh, Philadelphia is surprisingly decent. Pretty easy to get drugs in Philly if you find the right hookups. And cool people who are not complete stuck up bitches are in Philly. Because if you go to New York, LA, or Vegas, you're going to run into a lot of people who are full of themselves and think because they look good, they're better than you. In the lesser known cities, people are more down to earth. I was gonna play for y'all a webinar I was watching today, hosted by a scientist friend of mine, Dr. Ingrid Visser. But unfortunately, she didn't archive it. Well, she did. She archived it on her computer, but she didn't upload it yet. She said she was gonna upload it next week, and I'm like, well, dang it. Hello. Water. Water good for you. Drink water. Oh, Zero, you don't want to live the Skippy life? Yes, new working model comes later on, hopefully by September. I'll have my re-debut. Stretch the neck, stretch the neck, stretch the neck. Hello. Have y'all heard of Skippy? The, like, 40-year-old virgin who lives with his mom and wears t-shirts asking random women for kisses. Who also collects his belly button lint. He was on TLC. It was very funny and very cringe. Yeah, the fun fact, if you want to get a girl, don't collect your belly button lint. Like, don't do that. That's not attractive. Don't. And if you do something like that, don't show her. Because that happened to poor Skippy. He showed off his collection to a lady he was trying to woo. She was not impressed. She just quietly ate her pizza or whatever they were eating and then left his room and went home. She didn't even give him a kiss. And I have a feeling it was because of the belly button lint. Catch you later, friend. Have you seen those shows where, like, parents hire these people to, like, basically catfish their kids? Because they want to teach their kids the dangers of the internet? I think it's crazy, but people do this. They catfish their children. Oh, the bots. So many bots. Oh my god. If you have a cool sword, show the lady your cool sword. And I don't mean your peepee, I mean an actual metal sword. Because that'll show you can defend her honor. And ladies like that. Enjoy your games. Alright. Many of you are gentlemen. Explain to me why dudes send girls random pictures of their peepees. Like, what are dudes trying to gain with that? Like, what are you trying to achieve? We're not impressed. We don't really get turned on by peepees the way dudes get turned on by BOOBA. Oh, dang it. I need another pedicure. My foot eczema is acting up. I also have like really dry skin, huh? That's weird. Welcome, hello. The only time I ever like asked for a pee pic from someone outside the context of like a contest for fansling only fans, because I do stuff like that to like raise morale of the people who subscribe. Uh, I got really drunk one day and demanded my husband, before he was my husband, send me a picture of his pee. I don't know why. I was like completely hammered. I was at work too, but I was allowed to be drunk at work because it was part of my job was to drink with customers. And this one customer bought me a lot to drink. I got really hammered, so I was sent to take a break to my room to sober up. And I was just completely hammered. I alternated between like yelling at my boyfriend, now husband, to show me a pee pic, and then also crying. I don't even know what I drank. I think it was tequila, because tequila is known for making me cry. One time I got a pee pic, and it was so unfortunate. The dude's pee looks like he like had it at full mast at one point, and it just went speeding into a concrete wall and just smashed the front of it. That poor guy. It was so unfortunate looking. One time I was in college, I publicly flashed everybody when I was still drunk after a party, because I wanted to recreate the scene from Silence of the Lambs with the song Goodbye Horses. I was just like going up to the people. I'm like, would you fuck me? I'd fuck me. I'd fuck me hard. And then I started stripping, and my friend played Goodbye Horses on his radio. It doesn't work as well to do Goodbye Horses when you're a lady with booba and a vagine. It's not as funny. Yes, that scene of Jay from Clerks 2 is a parody of a scene from Silence of the Lambs. I was at a party in college at someone's house, and there was a horse in the living room, like an actual full size, not a mini horse, a full size, several hand high horse in his living room. To be fair, that was a big ass house. It was in a place called Preston Hollow, and for like further context, former President George W. Bush has a mansion there, so it's all like really big ass houses. So there's just a horse in the house. A horse. I've not seen the Clerks 3 trailer yet. I need to, because I love the Clerks movies. Doing alright, how are you doing? I do remember people were putting hula hoops on the horse. Like you would like throw rings at a thingy to play that ring toss game. They weren't actually throwing it at the horse, that'd be abuse, but they were like gently like tossing it over the horse's head. That horse was pretty chill, come to think of it. All it did was kind of stand there, munch on some hay, and poop on the floor. I got really, really drunk at work one time, dressed as Tifa from Final Fantasy. Somehow I managed to keep the, like, suspender shorts on, but the top disappeared. Just disappeared. Full on booba. That donkey show scene was hilarious. There is someone into everything. I know for a fact there are women into chubby guys. They are chubby chasers slash feeders. But they tend to actually go for like the really big dudes. Like the dudes they want to just feed until they explode. And usually these girls are very skinny. It's very weird. Keep in mind, Brett, my friend, I am in my 30s. I had a lot of adventures in my 20s and then mellowed out after like 29. You tend to get tired after a while. Enjoy your food. Yep. Yep. I am old in internet years. I remember the birth of YouTube and 4chan. Did y'all hear? 4chan is dying this year. It's getting shut down in September. RIP to a legend. Zero, I'd wait until you're older. At least until you're at least 21. So you get the full experience. Also, living the high life in Nevada cities requires a lot of money. Like, if you want the really hot babes to flock to you, you gotta be a baller with a lot of money. That's just how it is. I mean, there's still 8chan if you want a shitpost. But I wouldn't go there unless you want CP put in a virus in your computer. Yes, Raptor Jack, all the time. I is eating some noodles with butter and salt. Bata noodles. Yay, new YouTube subscriber. Yay. What's a downgraded pancake? Do you get that at Waffle House? Man, now I want a waffle at Waffle House. And I want chocolate chips and syrup and biscuit gravy. I don't know if you people who are not in the South know what biscuit gravy is, but it's delicious. It's mostly served with biscuits, but like, I want it on a waffle. There's no Waffle House near me. The nearest one's like half an hour, 40 minutes away by car. And it doesn't deliver. That's what I should have picked up today when I was at the grocery store. Should have gotten some Eggos. Should have gotten some Eggos. I forgot. I was too busy looking at, like, yogurt and ice cream. Hello, friend. Oh, hey, there's an alert on my phone. What kind of alert are you? Ah, an Amber alert. Oh. Oh my god. A baby's been abducted. It's terrible. So terrible. People suck. Enjoy your dinner, my friend. Unfortunately, this Amber Alert's like at a town really far away. I don't know why it hit my phone. I can't do anything about it. Wish I could. That's so sad. Ooh, should I order a Belgian waffle from IHOP? It would take forever to get here, though. I have two Discords. I have a public Discord that mostly I just use to have bots that let people know when I'm streaming and put up new videos. I'm there if people want to talk, but it's not like an intimate thing, you know? And then I have my Patreon Discord, which is adults only, and I tend to hang out in there because we just chit chat. Let's see, how long would a waffle take to get here? Frack, it would take over an hour. I ain't got that kind of time. I have to go to bed soon. So I have to get up early. I'll have to pick up waffles tomorrow or Saturday so I can eat them. Remember to eat, people. Eating's good for you. Food is good for you. You should eat. Go eat. Give a good sleep. Sleep well. Guys and gals, I can get waffles at 7-Eleven. I know what I'm doing tomorrow morning. I'm going to go get a waffle at 7-Eleven. Hello there, how you doing? How's your day going? Oh boy, the bot's back. God dang it. Eat a dick, bot. Have y'all heard that in Florida it's now illegal to play loud music in your car while you drive? Apparently it's illegal. It's a new law they just passed. It's incredibly stupid. They'll ban loud music in your car, but it's perfectly legal to... I'm not going to say anything, but Florida's weird. My advice for adolescents is just, if an idea sounds stupid in your head, it's probably stupider than that, so don't do it. Oh, poor little fox today. She got a balloon while we were out shopping. And we get home, get her out of the car. She left the balloon in the car, so I was going to get it after I got the groceries into the house. I open the trunk to get the groceries. The balloon comes over the back seat, gets pulled by the wind out of the trunk, and into the sky and disappears. And I was so sad for her because she was bawling her eyes out crying. I'm like, oh, poor little fox. It's so devastating when you're 2 to lose a balloon to the wind and sky gods. You gotta think about it from a perspective of a 2-year-old. You don't understand what happens when a balloon flies away. It just disappears, and you have no more balloon. Alright, y'all. Unfortunately, it is after 8 o'clock my time, and I have children to put to bed. Because one of them has camp tomorrow, and the other one's 2. So it's bedtime for them. I might stream on here in the morning over the weekend, but if not, I will see you Tuesday for an ASMR stream in the evening. So I look forward to that. And I should have at least one new audio up this weekend, hopefully. So you can look forward to that too. Alright, everybody. I love you. Be safe, be well. Stay awesome. Mwah. Ada, ada.